Stay. Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling, shake it up Saturday. Yes, that day of the week where we want you to step outside your comfort zone, do something new, try something new, and just have an amazing, super fantastic, sparkling day. That's all we want you to do. So, what did you get up to today? We've had a busy day. So, let's see, this morning we got up, we walked, we went and got the mail. So my new vacuum cleaner was there. I found a surprise in my mailbox. This is a B-52 stealth bomber. Isn't it the coolest? And somewhere on, and I posted a video of it on my friend Andrea's page of it. So what I did, so this was basically my fun day today. It's been amazing. So when I go out to get the mail, it's about an hour that I'm gone. And so when I leave to do that, to keep Zeffie company, I always have a movie going. And she's used to having movies on around the time and all that. And so I put a movie on. Today we put on National Treasure. And I threw some treats around the room, had a little treat ball there as well, and left and got the biggest frown. No idea why, but I got the biggest frown ever. And then so when I came back, they were up in National Treasure. They were up to the bit where they're in the father's house, and they're just about to put the lemon juice on the back of the Declaration of Independence. That's when I got back. So I sat down with Zeffie and watched the rest of that. Then did my morning live, which for some reason cut me off this morning. Not sure why, but it's happened to me a few times. So I'm going to look at maybe doing it through StreamYard and broadcasting it through Facebook from StreamYard. Looking at doing that. So anyway, so we did that, and then did the live, and then I put the vacuum cleaner together, and Zeffie was sitting up on the dashboard watching me intently as to what was going on. She came down every now and again to have a sniff around and see, and then I vacuumed, and I've only just done the living area in here. Like I didn't get out the crevice tools and did all the corners and everything else. I just did the carpet along here, even did the vinyl area. And I would tell you this, that vacuum has made such a huge, huge difference already. When I'm walking, I'm not feeling the dog hair on my feet anymore. I'm actually feeling the carpet. I mean, that other vacuum cleaner was ridiculous. It's fine for touch-ups and things, but to really suck up that dog hair that's on the carpet, what a huge difference it makes to walk on the carpet and bare feet. And I'm not getting dog hair everywhere. It's fantastic. So I love my new vacuum cleaner. We filled up the canister twice, just doing the living room area piece, not even getting out, like I said, getting out the crevice tool and doing around the driver's seat, the passenger seat. Didn't get to do that. Haven't done under the table yet. And I haven't done the bedroom yet, but we got 2 canisters just doing the carpet along beside the table here in front of the couch, in front of the recliner, up to the engine hump. That's the only part, and we got 2 full canisters. And these are not small canisters. We're talking canister size of these things, about yay round, about yay tall. So I was sort of like, okay, I vacuum a lot anyway with this, with the little vacuum cleaner. And it only has just a little canister area on it. And I was constantly emptying that thing. But when I got this thing and I got 2 full canisters out of that, I was sort of like, okay, that other one has gotta go. And then I'm like, okay, I didn't actually plan this out very well, because now I'm thinking, where the hell am I going to keep the vacuum cleaner? Because I got this really cool vacuum cleaner that gets up the dog hair really, really well. But then I suddenly thought, it's not going to fit under the couch. The other one lays under the couch. This one's not going to fit. Where am I going to keep it? So fortunately, I'm not traveling anytime soon, at least for 6 weeks, depending on when I can get the tow package put on the car. But I'm like, where am I going to store this vacuum cleaner? I have no clue. I could put it in the locker on this side, because it will fit there, but that's where the power cable goes, and I've got the outdoor seats down there, and well, actually, now that I've taken all the reflectors out of there, if I put them into storage, then yeah, I might be able to put it down underneath there. But I'll figure it out. But I don't want it being bounced around so much that it breaks things on it. So now I have to figure out where I'm going to keep the vacuum cleaner. Because I can't keep it in the bedroom unless I put it on the bed. So maybe I could do that. We'll see. But and then I thought, oh, maybe I'll go do the laundry now. But I never didn't get to do the laundry, but because after I finished vacuuming and doing the vinyl and all of that, I made this video. I stood by the shower there, and we had the official launch of the B-52 sparkles, the B-50. To all my Air Force friends, I'm sorry. I'm former Royal New Zealand Air Force. I know our birds are our babies. Um, and I rolled it back, and I just rolled it back not very far, and then I let it go, and it zoomed all the way down the vinyl and crashed into the carpet at the end by the recliner, and Zeffy jumped off the dash and came running up to sniff it. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun, but we tried it several times, and Zeffy was always there to meet it at the end, sort of like sniffing, like, don't you know there's something here? But yes, we had a lot of fun with that. Zeffy and I had a lot of fun with that today. And also got to do some genealogy today, got to talk to a couple of clients today. So it's been a relaxing, busy day, if that makes sense. And then I thought, oh, maybe I'll go have a nap. And I thought, no, I really don't feel like a nap. Maybe I'll go sit and read. No, I really don't feel like reading. And so I pulled out my, you gotta check this out. Look at this. This is it's a leather bound. Look how thick this thing is. And it's got this cool latch thing on it that you gotta go like this, and then you gotta pull the thing off, and the strap thing comes like this, and it's soft leather, but the pages are incredibly soft too, and they're cotton. These are cotton pages, not paper pages, and they're really soft, and it's really cool to draw on, and so it doesn't bleed through on the other side. But I doodled this today. That was my little doodle today, and there is a combination of just standard pen, just regular ink pens, and I have believe it or not, disposable fountain pens, and that's what I used to make my little doodle up today. So yeah, and I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can see this very well on here, but you can see the wrinkle on the paper from the ink, and I wasn't trying to be too hard with it, but even with the fountain ink, it didn't go through to the other side of the page. But this is just awesome. So I've had this, I got this today. This was also in the mail today. And but I love really good journals, and I wanted something that had an aged look to it. Just for something that I can take. It's a fun journal. It's one of those fun journals where you can write. Oh, we're about to get rain. It's suddenly gone really dark outside. We're gonna get rain. Get some rain. We've done some rain. Yay! But I wanted sort of like an old-looking journal. Okay, the cover doesn't look that old. But I loved the way the pages were, and I've been umming and ahhing about this. It's been sitting on my wish list for like 6-7 months, and I suddenly thought, I'm going to get it. So I finally got it, and absolutely love the paper on it, and can't wait to get my charcoal out and see what I can do with the charcoal on this paper. But it's going to be my fun doodling thing. I'll write down ideas and dreams and that sort of stuff in here too. But it's basically just and especially for doodling, because I like to doodle sometimes instead of when I'm watching TV at night. Like, my hands have to be busy when I'm watching TV at night. If I'm sitting down watching a TV movie, my hands have to be busy. I do the jigsaw puzzles on Brad's old iPad. I can now doodle in my journal thing here. But it'll also be like a journal as well. Writing out script idea, plot ideas and things like that as well. Writing down some dreams and goals. Reminding myself of why I love my independence the way it is right now. Somebody actually asked a really good question yesterday. They said, like, what does independence mean to you? And independence to me right now means that I have freedom to travel. I live in an RV full time. If I don't like a place, I can just pull up stakes and move. I can go explore the country at my pace and my leisure. Yes, I do have work to do now. I have contracts that I am obligated to with work and everything else, and clients and stuff. But I still have the freedom to be able to, if I want to, go find somewhere new to park, I can do it. And the last 2 years has been really good with that. But this year I decided I was going to be a little more of a homebody this year, not travel as much. So there won't be as much traveling this year as there was last year. Last year we were on the road a lot. In 2019, kind of sort. Yeah, well, that was our first year with the RV. So first year with the RV was on the road a bit. I mean, we've done over 12,000 miles in Sparkles, to give you some idea of how far we've driven in Sparkles in the last 2 and a bit years. Um, but I have the freedom of choice that if I don't like where I am, I can move. I can just pull up stakes, and if I want to go visit somebody, I can go do that. Although I do got to wait for the car to be fit. I do have my new plates on there now, so I'm happy about that. But I do have to get my tow kit put on the car so that I can take the car with me. It's either that or it's going to be on lockdown here on the site, and have it wait here till we get back from wherever we go tripping around. I do have a cover to go over it, and it's got straps on it, so I can actually strap it to like the wheels and stuff, so it doesn't blow away. But yeah. So anyway, so what have you? And then we watched, and then so instead of sitting down and reading, I thought, oh, maybe I'll sit down and read. So I went to sit down and read, and I thought, I actually feel like watching a movie. What do I feel like watching? And I came across RV, which is it's a movie Robin Williams did, and it's absolutely brilliant. And living in an RV, I can relate to so much of what they go through in that. And the first time of having to dump the waste tanks and being petrified I didn't have it all hooked up correctly, and I was going to get crap going everywhere, just like it does in the movie. And but I had so much fun watching that, and and even when they leave the RV park, there's the warning signs. It's really funny because when you leave some RV parks, they'll have is your satellite dish down, is your antenna down, is your awning in, is your utilities your utility locker locked? Do you have all your, and one of them had, do you have all your kids? Don't forget your wife. Just fun things on the thing as you're driving out of, as in some RV parks. Not all RV parks have this, but some do, and it's kind of funny, is your antenna down? Because a lot of people, they've got the satellite dishes on top, and your height is to the top of your AC units, not with a satellite dish wound up on top. And so you've got to remember to pull those things down, and it's very often that people forget to pull down their satellite dish, or they forget to wind in their awnings. There are some safety measures in place on some of the later vehicles where they have warning bells that with the awning out. If I turn the engine, because I got to turn the engine on to pull the slides in, the pop outs in, and get out, and I always do a walk around check. Is when I'm ready to leave, the last thing I do, once the sides are in and the jacks are up, and the last thing I do is I go outside and I do a complete walk around. Are all my lockers locked? Has the slides gone in correctly? Have the awnings over the slides wound in correctly? Is my awning sitting in place correctly? Are my jacks up? Do I have anything laying out on the site? Is my site cleaned up? Is it all put away and everything else? So it's like a last minute check. And just walking around making sure that everything, now I'm going to be adding, are my screens off? The windows, are my windows unscreened? Oops. Wind, stop. I'm going to have to be right back. Oh no, it's coming down now. Thought my awning was about to take off. But anyway, so, things like that. And there's RV parks that will have lists out there for you. We've got checklists everywhere in your RV that you go. But anyway, I got to go. I've got a windstorm coming in. Just watching my awning really closely here because I'm going to have to go get it. But if you want to be in the drawing to win one of these on the 31st of July, go to the link that is in the description there, havetowin.com, and it's free to enter. You will even get a bonus once you put your email address in there. We'll automatically send you a copy of our book called Family Tree Decoded, which is all about getting your tree started. And these will come personalized and engraved. And yes, you will get the lips on the pink. We can't take that off. But anyway, let us know what fun things you got up to today. Sorry, the wind is coming down, but I can see it starting to pick back up again. Because I'm watching the trees out here as well. And it's coming from that side. Yeah, so it's whipping around the RV and lifting up the awning. So we've got to go and do that. Yes, let us know today what you got to do that shock up your Saturday a little bit. We're getting shaken right here, right now with the wind. But we will catch you guys later. Have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow for Serenity Sunday. Hei konera. And now you've got all the pop-ups.